welcome back to another live stream. We are back with this Team Lotus F1 Manager Series as we are at the Austrian Grand Prix. I hope you're all doing well on this Tuesday. And yeah, back at it as we continue this series. As I say, looking like it'll be the last season in this series, but we'll see how we go. And we are starting 7th with Fernando Alonso in this one, 8th with Ricciardo. But we are going for a bit of a mixed strategy. So Ricciardo, as we know, he's very good on his tyres. So he is going soft, mediums, then softs. Alonso is going to go hard, mediums and softs. So a little bit of a mixed strategy, both on a two-stopper. But Ricciardo trying to make those softs last. Alonso's going to go hard, medium, softs. Hope you're all doing well. We're going to jump straight into this one. We have been a little bit off the pace. So 7th and 8th might be the best that we can extract from this one. But we'll see if we can take the fight to the top 6 as we start this one then in Austria.
Well, it's great to have you with us, folks. As we
Here we go, and I hope you're all doing well in the chat. Hope you're having a good week so far. 3 more days and we'll be at another weekend. Let's switch over and watch this in full screen then.
On the grid. The crowd are ready, the cars are ready. It's the Austrian Grand Prix.
There we go then, 4 lights, 5.
And it's lights
and
out.
We are underway. It's Max Verstappen that gets us underway here. Sonoda P2, Piastri P3. As I say, we start 7th and 8th in this one. And let's see how we go as we're forcing Lewis Hamilton out wide there. Hamilton tumbling down the order there. Oh, he's still on the grass as Lewis. Lewis had a bit of a nightmare there. Looked like Ricciardo forced him out wide. Alonso up to P6 then. Oh, we're having a little bit of a fight there with Lando.
Keep watching Alonso with this one.
So this is Alonso on Lando on his right. We don't see Hamilton. It was Ricciardo on Hamilton.
And that puts them in 6th.
Noob Games, hello buddy. I hope you're doing well.
Alrighty.
And Ricciardo is past Norris as well now. So a good little start there for us.
Daniel Ricciardo. The gap opens up for them.
There we go, inside of Lando. So we're making some early ground. Got a yellow flag as well. Oh, hello. There's Sonoda out very wide. Sonoda's now tumbling down the order. He's ran wide. Oh, we're taking places early on here. What's happened to Yuki? He was in P2. Oh, that's a poor mistake. He's wide and he struggled to get back, rejoin the track there because it's the racing line on the outside. So Yuki goes from P2 to P14 and we're promoted to 5th and 6th. As we'll see Alonso get past there.
Yes, let's go.
Alright, here we go then. 5th and 6th. So we are on different tyres. Right, Verstappen, let's have a look at tyres. Verstappen on softs, Piastri's hard, Hülkenberg and Sainz soft, then Alonso hard. So a lot of the top 8 on softs there. And we need to kind of just settle into our strategy. Dupin, hello buddy, hope you're well. To be honest, I think I would medium to softs. I don't know, this soft medium to softs works well.
Okay.
Let's see how Alonso can do on his strategy. As Alonso is sending one on the inside of Carlos Sainz. And there's another RB out wide. This time it's Hülkenberg. And we pick off another place. A lot of errors in front of us. I think Ricciardo's past Sainz as well. Now we've got a yellow flag. Oh, hello. As Perez is glitching back on the track, Alonso's past Hülkenberg. It's all going on.
The action closely here.
There we see Hülkenberg forced out wide this time. Unlike his teammate Sonoda, who ran wide. Looks like he was forced out wide from Piastri, I believe it is. And we take that. And while that was going on, Perez and looks like Teo Portier have come together. Here's Perez. Looks like they were fairly near the back anyway. Is that where Hamilton got dropped down to? Oh, and...
Oh, huge accident, guy.
Looks like they've both got going. Why are you 3 stopping with Hart? It's only a 2 stopper. If you're talking about a 1 stopper, it'd be slower around here. Right, Ricciardo is past Alonso. I'd imagine Perez has got a penalty, has he? Yes, he has. All right, let's all calm down a bit here. Right, let's go back balance on fuel now.
On a bit of lift off you can, it should help you.
Right, so we started 7th and 8th, and we've managed to get to 3rd and 4th then in the opening 3 laps, helped by some RBs running wide. But we're 2.3 off Piastri already.
Yeah, man. I don't have that pace.
Come on, Alonso. We don't want no negativity today, Fernando.
We'll get back. Certainly don't let any cars pass you.
Meant to use... Yeah, just the 1 stop is a lot slower. Right, so Ricciardo's going to be under pressure here from his teammate and potentially Nico Hülkenberg here. Oh, there we go. He's got one either side. This could... Oh, God, that's 3 wide there. That could have ended in tears, but we all get through unscathed. And Alonso has still got DRS. Ricciardo's going to lose quite a few positions here because the DRS is so powerful. Get 2 helpings of it. And Ricciardo's gone from 3rd to...
Okay, now it's Norris behind.
Currently 5th, but he's in a bit of a drag now with Carlos Sainz. And Sainz has passed him and covers him off. So Ricciardo goes from 3rd to 6th there.
Honestly, I don't think we can do much more.
So not ideal.
Don't worry.
But yeah, I don't know if we've really got the pace of RB, Red Bull and McLaren round here. So I'm hoping, worst case scenario, we're 7th and 8th today. Zhou is in the top 10 for Alpine. Hamilton, who went out wide early on, is bogged down in 17th. Pocher had to stop, but has still got damage, probably underfloor or chassis damage then. So Teo's race is ruined. Alonso nearly broke the 2nd to Sainz, but he is in the DRS of Hülkenberg here. Right, 5 laps gone there. There's been quite a bit of drama in those first 5 laps. Just in terms of strategy, we are trying to run Alonso until lap 30. And Ricciardo till lap 23. So that's when we'll make our first stops. And of course, if you're jumping into the stream, if you're not already, please do follow or subscribe. And if you can do me a massive favour and like the stream, really does help me out. So Verstappen leads by 3 seconds on Piastri. Verstappen is on the softs though, compared to Piastri's hard, so that's not that significant yet. Alonso is just hanging on to Hülkenberg's DRS. Ricciardo has dropped out of the DRS though to Sainz and is now about to be under massive pressure from Lando Norris and Valtteri Bottas, and he's not got any battery. It's not going too well here for Danny Rick. Oh, there goes Lando. Nothing we can do there, and he's still not going to have DRS, so I'd imagine Bottas is going to swing by as well. So Ricciardo is about to be P8.
This is my pace.
Where he started this race. Although Bottas doesn't make the move, so still P7, and we will get DRS on Norris, so hopefully we can just hold that one off.
Keep that position if you can, please.
And Hülkenberg has actually made his way past Oscar Piastri there. And was he out a bit wide? Sainz very much on the gearbox of Fernando Alonso here. Yeah, so Verstappen's got a 3-second lead, but now there's a bit of a DRS train between Hülkenberg, Piastri, Alonso and Sainz. Norris is 2.2 back. Skiddy, yo, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're well. So yeah, just got to try and hang in here with these. Ricciardo has kept DRS on Lando Norris. I'm good, how are you? Very well. SAFC, yo, how's it going? Yeah, Norris is dropping back. He goes to cover off Ricciardo. And Ricciardo doesn't make the move. Well, it's a bit sloppy through there, and that's going to leave him a bit under threat perhaps from Bottas, although we will get DRS again here.
No problem.
We look to the inside. Now we're moving to the outside. Danny Rick. Can he be later on the brakes here? It's Danny Rick. Of course he can. But Lando's still there. But we do get that job done. And Danny Rick's back up to P6, but he's going to be under threat across those next two DRS zones. Danny Rick's tyre life is pretty good though. Lando Norris has used 70%. Or he's at 70%, so he's used 30%. We've only used 22%, so we've got a good margin. But as I say, it's going to be under massive threat now. SAFC, good to hear, buddy. And here comes Lando then. He's got DRS here, and he'll get a second bite of the cherry. So Danny Rick does cover him off there. And Lando lost a bit of time coming out of there. But it's such a long old straight here. And then you come up towards the hill for this right-hander, and Lando's got the inside, and he got the detection zone. So he's going to get another helping of DRS. 3 DRS zones here in quick succession. As Alonso is past Oscar Piastri whilst this is all going on.
Take a look now. Keep watching Alonso.
Oh, Piastri right behind Hülkenberg, and that opened up the outside for Fernando.
And Alonso with a wonderfully executed
And Fernando gets some DRS and a toe. Is he about to make the move on Hülkenberg? He has made the move on Hülkenberg as Lando Norris squeezes through on Ricciardo. And Bottas has a look as well.
That was very good.
So yeah, Alonso wasn't quite finished there. Got past Piastri, then took the inside on Hülkenberg. So Alonso into P2, but that fight is going to carry on, I would imagine. Yeah, we've got to get Alonso to lap 30. What are the rest of these doing? They're on soft. So yeah, Alonso's not doing a bad job at the moment.
Good job. Okay, that's P6.
And Ricciardo is ahead of Norris. We can see it on screen there.
Down at turn 7. It's certainly inviting.
Oh, that's a nice little move from Ricciardo through there. Two left-handers got done through the first one. All right, lap 9 then. And Lando Norris is going to be straight back on us again.
On Norris directly behind has DRS.
And Alonso is under pressure from Hülkenberg as we speak. Hülkenberg getting past Alonso, but Alonso should get DRS here. Hard to watch both our drivers at the moment because they're both battling away. Alonso does get that DRS. I was thinking about trying to use the battery and pulling away, but I don't think we can do it whilst they're on the sauce. Norris gets back past Ricciardo.
And directly behind you is Bottas.
Bottas is on his outside. He's going the long way round, but Valtteri Bottas looks like he's going to get that done. And Ricciardo loses a couple of positions again. So Ricciardo not having a great opening stint here.
Okay, keep it clean. Focus on the pace. So we have Leclerc a little while behind.
What's tyres saying? So Lando already down to 63%. Max, I think, is going for the 2-stopper with the softs, and he's kept them in good condition, 71%. Max is looking very good for the win here. That Red Bull has come back alive here in the middle part of 2026. Very much had the car in 2024. They were nowhere in 2025. But they've got the potential to win races again in 2026. Alonso fending off Hülkenberg and Piastri, but they are now going to get another helping of DRS. And Hülkenberg looks to the inside, but Alonso fends him off again.
Alrighty.
And Ricciardo is making moves again. Past Norris. Bottas has got past Norris as well now. So Ricciardo back through on Lando. How much pace is these losing here? They're 4 seconds cut adrift from Piastri. So work to do there. Ricciardo really needs to get that DRS back on Bottas. Come on, Danny Rick. This is not going to be good if we've lost the DRS, which I think we have. It's 1.1 seconds and Lando is not going anywhere. Danny Rick struggling here today.
Currently P7.
Will we get DRS here on this second helping? I don't think we will, because I think... Oh, we did. We just about got DRS there. We should get it again now, so that'll be good.
Just keep looking after your tires.
All right, Alonso continues his battle with Hulkenberg. He's doing a good job in there, but Max is just pulling away. Look at that, 5.6 seconds now for Max Verstappen. And Ricciardo still on Bottas. So Verstappen leads by a healthy 6 seconds now. So Verstappen looks like he's going to have easy work here. It carries on like this, and I think Alonso is going to be in big trouble this time because they're looking a lot closer. And it's not just Hulkenberg, it's Sainz as well. And Piastri, and they're all over us already. This is not going to be good for Fernando this time round. I think Sainz and Piastri definitely going to get by. Alonso squeezes back through on the inside of Piastri though. Ricciardo is past Bottas whilst this is all going on. And now we're being out-dragged by Piastri. Oh, that was aggressive from Oscar. And Alonso didn't like it, and he's going to come back through on the inside. These two still side by side then. But Oscar's going to get the inside for these two left-handers. And Alonso has to concede then.
Keep the head down. No, he's directly behind you.
And Bottas is back past Ricciardo. So Ricciardo and Bottas continue to squabble.
Car behind is Hulkenberg.
And Sainz has gone for a bit of a push suddenly. It's Red Bull 1-2 because he's broken the DRS to Piastri straight away there. Alonso will just about keep DRS on Piastri. But he's not going to get DRS on this second helping by the looks of it. We did. I think it's one... well, it couldn't be one detection actually because we didn't get it the first time. Alright, let's go for a bit of an attack here because Oscar's pulling a bit of a gap on us.
Good to push up.
And we've not got DRS here. And Ricciardo is back past Bottas again. Can he hold on to it this time?
Okay, good job. Okay,
yes, he can. Right, let's have a look at tyres then. So, okay, Ricciardo 62%. Probably the best softs on the grid at the moment.
Okay,
Ricciardo 51, Verstappen 57. Yeah, so I think most of the grid are going to be coming into the pits before us. What's annoying is we've gone attack and we can't drop Hulkenberg at all. He is just literally not gone anywhere with us attacking. Which that's extremely frustrating because perhaps when we've started to attack, so has he. Ocean Life Love, thanks for the follow, much appreciated. And there, well, here comes Hulkenberg. Is that a back marker? Yes, that's Teo Pourchaire being lapped already, but that is very handy for us because that's just given us DRS to defend against Hulkenberg. Because I think he would have had us there. That DRS has helped us massively there. And did it get us DRS on Piastri? No, not quite. But we're back into DRS.
You focus on your race.
And Bottas is back past Ricciardo. So Teo Pourchaire, after that accident and pit stop, has been lapped. We've been 14 laps here. Oh, I think the AI are pushing because we're losing time here. We just can't stay with them. We're going to have to use a little bit of battery. We haven't got much of it.
Use your tools.
We're trying to do everything we can to get Alonso to stay in that DRS of Piastri and Sainz. I think we just about got it that time round. We did.
Only just on DRS this time. Keep on top of the tyres.
And Hulkenberg has just stayed in DRS range on us though. So he's not going anywhere either. But we're back in the fight then. Piastri past Sainz, and we're trying to have a look as well. We looked outside, look inside. We're going back to the outside. Long way round. I'm going to get squeezed out. We will get DRS, but Sainz will as well. We look like we're getting the slipstream off Piastri, though. And we're through on Sainz. Oh, we're going to have a look at Piastri as well. No. But Alonso, back to P3 then. Verstappen's lead, 4.4. So it has reduced a little bit.
Nice shot. You are P3.
Tyre life. Sainz down 45%. So is Hulkenberg. So these will be coming in to stop a lot earlier than us. Bottas is doing all right, actually. He's on the medium, 64%. So he's only 3 seconds off this fight. So Ricciardo's not completely out of it either. It's going to be interesting once we make these first rounds of pit stops. So lap 23. We've got 7 more laps till Ricciardo needs to come in.
Has DRS.
And we've got DRS on Piastri, though. Is Sainz and Hulkenberg going to have to manage their tyres now? We'll soon find out. It's 4.4 to Verstappen. Fernando Alonso is on the inside here of Oscar Piastri. Oh, they nearly come together there. And I think Alonso got the DRS here. He did. So he can try and pull away here.
Yes.
Done an excellent job.
I don't think we're going to be able to break the 1 second here, but we're going to give it a go.
Yeah, increase your gap again.
We're going to give it a little bit of a go here. Ricciardo is again back past Bottas, so they continue their fight. They're only 2.7 off this now. We'll probably see them in the background shortly.
Press and hold the overtake.
Alonso's got it to nearly 8 attempts. But it's not going to be enough. It's so hard. There's so many straights on here. Not only the DRS, but a lot of straight track where you're just getting a constant toe. So Piastri, we haven't been able to get rid of him there.
Look after the tyres.
But we have dropped Sainz, at least momentarily. So instead of a 4-car DRS train, it's become just ourselves and Piastri. But again, they will be getting a toe all the way up this hill. We keep Piastri behind for now. But he's going to get another go here. Compromise our entry there. And that's allowed Sainz. Oh, he's within 1.4. We want to continue to drop Sainz, really. Is Piastri going to have a go? No, he's having a little bit of a look. So, tyre life. Verstappen down to 48%. Sainz and Hulkenberg now 40%. They've not got too long left. Another 2 free laps as Zhou and Perez come in. So just the 2 Haas's have made their stops so far, but Zhou and Perez are the next to make their stops. But yeah, as I say, Hulkenberg and Sainz are not going to be too far away. As
Keep the head down.
Norris is back on the scene, and he's past Ricciardo. And talking about McLarens, here comes the other one, Oscar Piastri in the papaya. On the inside, gets past Ricciardo. And there is the Williams of Perez that's just come out of the pits.
Focus on the race ahead.
And Hamilton is in the pits as well. But Alonso will get DRS.
Gap 2.3.
Piastri hasn't got DRS yet on the back marker, but he will do shortly. Fernando goes to the inside. Piastri covers him off. Fernando's going to have a look around the outside again. But nothing doing on that occasion. So it remains Verstappen in first, Piastri second, Alonso third. Verstappen's lead under 4 seconds now, though, so we are reining him in a little bit. Is Hulkenberg or Sainz going to pit this lap? Let's have a look. I think they're going to go at least one more. And they do indeed. Right, Piastri gets DRS off the back marker. So that is Perez out of the way now. Alonso DRS then on Oscar Piastri. Gaining. Is he going to have a look? No, he's going to stay behind him. He's going to take the next DRS.
Okay. Alrighty.
And we start to gain again on Oscar.
Just head down. And behind you is Bottas.
Looking to the inside this time, now switching to the outside, but nothing doing again. Piastri defending it well.
Don't stress.
Sainz is getting a little bit closer to us again. But surely Sainz and Hulkenberg are going to have to pit at the end of this lap.
Good job. Currently P6.
Ricciardo back past Norris. Verstappen pits. Verstappen is into the pits. Sainz is in as well.
So Sainz has
And
pitted.
Hulkenberg. So all three of the soft runners in the top 5 are in, and so is Norris. So a lot of activity here on lap 20.
Get ready.
Alright, they've made their stops then. What do we want to stop? Lap 23. Let's use the rest of this tyre now then.
Head down now.
I've just heard a collision. Piastri is on Alonso. What's happened? Have we been hit here? Oh no, Alonso's been tagged. What's happened? Oscar Piastri. Oh, well, we're surely not going to get a penalty for that. Piastri needs to pull out of that. We're clearly ahead. I don't think we've got any damage. McLaren irate. Piastri's got damage. We've got away without any. So we've actually come off quite well from that. Are we going to get a penalty? We shouldn't get a penalty. That's certainly not our fault. Is Piastri going to have to pit now? Is Piastri going to stop here? He'll need a new front wing. No penalties given. Piastri's going to stay out, and he's all over the back of us. Now, Bottas pits now as well. So we're going to lose some ground here. We're going to be undercut by a few cars. Tsunoda making his way back up the grid as well. Is not too far off us now. But yeah, Piastri not really suffering from that. Oh, it just went... well, there we go. That was all game there. Oh, well, we did hit each other twice there, but essentially the game luckily didn't register it. Well, that was lucky. Did our tyres take a hit then when we had some damage? Because that's looking a lot lower there, isn't it?
Far behind Piastri. Gap 0.6.
Yes, I think they did. As Tsunoda is past Danny Rick. So Tsunoda's showing his pace now after dropping early on in the race. Alright, when's Ricciardo stopping? I don't think we can push that much, actually.
I want to see good management.
Understood.
Yeah, Tsunoda's pace is actually really good. He's flying.
Double the lift off for the moment.
Okay,
Yeah,
copy.
Oscar's just not being affected by that end plate being missing. But he's getting caught up with a Williams there that's already been lapped. Perez. Yeah, so due to that accident, our tyres are taking a bit of a hit, as you can see there. So hopefully we've still got enough to get these to lap 30. We can box a little bit earlier for the mediums. Piastri's got to come in a lot earlier, though. Piastri's probably got to box this lap. Right, Ricciardo's coming in next lap. Let's get him ready to go. And if you're jumping in the stream, you haven't already, please do like the stream. Really helps me out.
Box confirmed.
Is Piastri stopping? No, he's not. Yes, he is. Right, are they going to change his front wing here, or are they going to leave it? I think they'll probably leave it. His pace didn't look bad. Let's wait and see, though. No, they are changing it. They're putting a new front wing on, so he's going to lose quite a bit of time in that stop. So that might take Piastri out of contention for a little while.
We don't need lift off.
Ricciardo is very much going to come to the end of his tyre life here. Tsunoda's pace is incredible at the moment. He might be good for the win here now. Although he dropped back early on, his pace is so good now. Piastri is back out in 10th, so he loses out to Bottas. He's gone back on the hards. Wasn't he already on the hards? Yeah, Piastri's gone hards. That's interesting. So he's definitely stopping again. Right, Ricciardo, he might as well just absolutely wreck this tyre. That's fine.
Push now.
Yeah, understood.
And there's Max, who's going to be a full pit stop behind Max.
Daniel, pit lane.
Here we go then. First stop of the day. Let's hope for a nice clean stop though. As in comes Ricciardo. Pit crew wait to receive him. 2.1, nice stuff. So I'd imagine we're going to be out behind Oscar Piastri here and ahead of Leclerc. That's where I would imagine us to be. There is Piastri and there is Ricciardo. So that is exactly where we'll be.
So currently P10.
We'll just get Ricciardo to use a bit more of that tyre life. So Alonso, how are we getting on with Fernando? We are... Yeah, we should still make lap 30. He's going to be a long way back, but he's going to be on a bit of an offset here. Now, Ricciardo, let's just forward while there's not too much happening on track. So lap 30 is when Alonso is due to stop. See how we get on. Ricciardo's tyres are nearly where we need them.
Manage your tires.
But yeah, Tsunoda looking pretty good.
Understood.
Alonso now 5 laps away from pitting. Who's not stopped then? Alonso, Tsunoda and Russell yet to stop. Ricciardo is still 3 seconds off Bottas and Piastri. So let's see how he goes. Pit loss here is 22 seconds, so Alonso's going to be out behind his teammate by the time he stops, but he's going to have good tyre advantage. Now Ricciardo is... where are we? Should be ahead of Russell, surely. Yeah, we will be. Yeah, so Alonso should be out behind his teammate and in front of Russell. So Ricciardo's still 3.3 behind Bottas. Alonso's got 1.5 on Tsunoda, who's holding Verstappen up. As soon as Verstappen is released, he'll be past Alonso. Pit window's entered, but we've still got to try and get as close to lap 30 as possible.
Here's the replay.
Ricciardo's past Piastri. When has this all happened? When did this... Ah, okay.
It's there for the taking.
Piastri's had a moment. I wondered why we're suddenly past Oscar Piastri. And Oscar's had a little adventure there. As we did see K-Mag got a mechanical fault. But yeah, Oscar's gone out wide and that's cost him there. So Ricciardo is past him. Still 3.4 behind Bottas though. Verstappen all over us now. But as I say, Verstappen has already stopped. So he should really be getting past Alonso. And there he goes. And he should just sail off into the sunset.
You can cancel or reduce lift off where possible.
Down to 40% now. Tsunoda's 36%. Yeah, so Tsunoda's going to get the jump on Fernando here. Can Alonso just stay into the DRS of Max? I'm not sure we were. Oh, we did. Gets a little helping hand. Bit of DRS. As Max sets the fastest lap of the race. Is Tsunoda going to make his way past us? I think, to be fair, we can't compete with the RB. It's very pacey at the moment. RB, McLaren and Red Bull have got the pace on us.
So, into management now.
We're down to 40%. Got 2 laps to go. We should make our target lap now. Ricciardo now 2.6 off Bottas.
Please just get DRS.
Okay.
Still all 22 cars running. Pourchaire had that incident with Perez. They are last. Pourchaire's really struggling that damage. He's nearly a lap behind the whole grid. So, not sure why they're not retiring. But Tsunoda's all over us here. I think Tsunoda's close to his pit stop. We're very close to ours. Let's attack.
Come on, mate.
Copy.
38%.
Think about your lift off.
Copy.
Yeah, I think Tsunoda will definitely get past us, whether now or after this first round of pit stops or with an undercut. I'd like to think we can achieve at least 7th or 8th here, but I think anything better is going to be a bit of a bonus. Here comes Yuki then. DRS. Alonso closes the inside. Yuki again will get DRS. Just frustrating Yuki Tsunoda a bit here. Ricciardo's not really making any ground on Bottas, and Piastri is closing back up, so I'm not sure that's working too well for Ricciardo. But Alonso has fended off Yuki for now. I think Yuki might be in at the end of this lap.
Yep, copy.
What's Max's tyres? 70%. Is Yuki jumping into the pits? Yes, he is. So Yuki is probably going to get the undercut on us. We want to pit at the end of this lap.
Box.
Copy, box, box.
Nice push, Fernando then. Yeah, so Ricciardo is still 3 seconds off Bottas. Piastri's catching up.
Yep.
And we did have better tyres on, but we're losing that tyre life now. So, yeah. I don't think this is working too well for Ricciardo, personally. There is Tsunoda. Piastri is about to have DRS on us.
Let's lift off, please. Overtake available.
Alright, here comes Fernando then for his stop.
Let's have a lift off.
Yeah,
Okay.
Piastri's in the DRS now. Ricciardo just doesn't seem to be working for Danny Rick today.
We need a little bit more.
Okay. Box.
Here we go then for Fernando. We had a nice 2.1 second stop for Ricciardo. What did we get for Alonso? 2.3, not quite as good, but still okay.
White line on the exit.
As Piastri sets the fastest lap, he's getting after Danny Rick, and Alonso is going to come out behind them. Is he going to come out ahead of Tsunoda still? Momentarily, but Tsunoda's going to have those tyres up to temp.
Car ahead is Piastri. Gap 3.5.
Here we go, Alonso. Cold tyres, you've got to think Yuki Tsunoda is going to be past us here. Yuki is on the hards, so he's gone medium hards.
Has DRS.
He's on the outside of us here, and he's getting that job done. Ricciardo has maintained it on Piastri, and they are getting closer to Bottas suddenly.
Concentration, anything can happen still.
So Ricciardo only now 1.2 off Valtteri Bottas.
Gap 3.8.
We can visibly see Bottas as we've got another yellow flag. Piastri's got DRS on us. We haven't got DRS on Bottas as Albon's had a lock-up. Going to cover Piastri off there.
Right, so this was the 4th corner.
Albon in the Aston.
Oh, and the car locks up. But that...
He's down in 16th, so that's not really affecting things. We have now picked up the DRS on Bottas just about, which should help us in our defence against Piastri. Bottas has got a back marker though, so Bottas is now going to get a helping of DRS himself. And that's Bortoletto. Although, actually, Bottas did not get the DRS there.
Let's go.
And Ricciardo has a look.
Well done.
Alonso's back past Tsunoda. Atty, hi buddy, how's it going? Hope you're well.
4 seconds.
Alright, so a bit of a DRS train now. Bottas, Ricciardo and Piastri. And then the top 4 are all spaced out. Verstappen, an 8-second lead. Norris 3.5 second backs, then Hulkenberg 4 seconds. Calper win again, now 5 win streak. Good stuff, Atty. Good to hear. Ricciardo gaining on Bottas, but not enough. But he's going to have a good opportunity here, is Danny Rick. Bottas covers off the inside. Ricciardo looks to the outside. He'll get DRS up here. Bottas holds the position, but we're now going to get DRS. And we can see the pace difference. Ricciardo looks to be on his way to getting into P5, and he is. But again, it's so hard to break the DRS here.
Very good. Currently P5. On next one is Hulkenberg.
Alonso, we don't want to push those tyres too much. Alonso has broken the DRS to Tsunoda by quite a bit there, though, by pushing. So we take that. So here we go, lap 34. We're about to get to half race distance. Ricciardo P5. He's got a battle on with Bottas and Piastri. And then Alonso P8, Tsunoda P9. So I think we could finish anywhere at the moment from 5th to 9th. Depends if we can get up to Hulkenberg.
On Bottas has DRS now.
Piastri forced out wide there. He's still out wide. He's on the grass. Alonso might have DRS on him. He has. Alonso's passed him. Piastri has gone out wide a couple of times today. That time, I think, forced out wide by Bottas. And Alonso gets an easy overtake, but he's not got DRS on Bottas. And Piastri will have DRS on him, so we'll see. Look, Piastri was out wide, so he just had no straight line speed. And that is easy work. As you say, Piastri can fight it back, and he's on the outside. And he's going to get this done because he'll have the inside now for this left-hander.
And keep going with the lift off. You're doing very good job. Keep going with the lift off.
Alright, so how are we doing for tyre life? We've got... Sainz has used quite a bit of his hard tyres. Verstappen's down to 60%. Alonso's got really good tyre life. So Alonso's probably going to be quicker at the end here. Oh, Ricciardo's picked up DRS off a back marker, off Perez, which is very nice indeed. That'll keep us ahead of Bottas for now, but Bottas is going to get the run up the hill here. And Piastri got DRS on the back marker as well. Who leading the standings now? Ricciardo is still leading the Drivers' Championship. Alonso is second, but the rest of the grid is coming at us. Same with the constructors. We do currently lead. But McLaren, certainly McLaren, Red Bull and RB are starting to take points off us at the moment. Ricciardo defends from Bottas, and Alonso is back past Piastri, and Piastri is back out wide yet again.
Let's go.
Piastri is loving it out on the grass today. I think this is more Alonso getting his elbows out. There is Fernando on the inside. Although saying that, I don't think we did run him out of road. I think that was just Piastri wandering off again. Chan, hello. How's it going, buddy? Hope you're well. Right, so Alonso up to P7. Ricciardo P5. We started 7th and 8th. So I think our pace today is somewhere between, as I say, 5th and 9th. Let's see how we go. Piastri down to 63%. Bottas 66. Oh, Alonso's in good shape at the moment, you'd have to say. I feel Alonso's in better shape than Ricciardo at this stage. Ricciardo, we started on soft, medium, then soft. Alonso went hard, medium, soft. But it seems like going longer on that hard tyre in the first stint is working well for Fernando. Atty, see you next live again, Calais. Good race for you. Cheers, Atty. Have a good one. Bottas all over the rear of Ricciardo, and Alonso has joined this battle. Piastri is a couple of seconds back after his adventures. I wonder if we can just use this little battle for now, just to top up some battery for Alonso. Ricciardo only 3 seconds now off Hulkenberg, who's used 59%. The top 4 have used a lot more tyre life than us, though, so I don't know, maybe Maybe a podium. I think Max is too far gone. He's got a 10-second lead, so he may well pit earlier than us, but Bottas is going to lose the DRS, is he? No, nearly.
0.4.
Nearly lost the DRS there. Piastri's nearly back into this DRS battle. And Tsunoda will be with us as well, so I think anyone, apart from Max, I think Max is going to win, but anyone in the top 9 could probably finish on the podium at this rate. When's Ricciardo due to stop? Lap 49.
Yeah, good time management.
Lap 49 for Ricciardo, lap 53 for Alonso. Yeah, Max, 10-second lead, looks very healthy.
I don't know, man. I cannot pass.
Come on, Fernando.
Come on,
Start getting upset in there. Alright, let's see if Ricciardo can push a bit here. Alonso.
Keep your head down.
Having a look at Bottas as Yuki Tsunoda sets the fastest lap. He's passed Piastri as well. Piastri looks like he's picked some underfloor damage up from going out wide on all his adventures. Is Ricciardo coming up to some traffic? No, that's Hülkenberg we can see. Just 2 seconds up the road. Hamilton's got a mechanical fault. Going to have a little bit of a push with Ricciardo. See if we can break this DRS to Bottas. Bottas still got DRS on him. But he is now 1.1 back, so if Ricciardo can continue to push through this part of the track... Oh, Fernando, we don't have the slowest car on the straight. You're not in your McLaren. It's not a GP2 engine. We've got good car behind you there. Let's not moan about it.
Okay, Bottas coming now.
Right, Ricciardo, he's broken the DRS well and truly there. It'd be nice to get into the DRS of Hülkenberg. Fastest lap now by Lando Norris, and we are into the DRS of Nico Hülkenberg.
We look after the tires.
And Alonso should have the opportunity on Bottas now because Bottas has no DRS on Ricciardo, so Alonso is through, but he's going to give the DRS back to Bottas up this long straight.
Let's go.
Nicely done.
And there we go. Valtteri's about to get back past, but we'll get the DRS here because Bottas, I think, had just edged ahead there at the detection zone. He did, so we have an opportunity to pull away here. So let's try and do the same with Alonso.
Push.
Bottas, no DRS. We really don't want Tsunoda getting past him there, though. And he doesn't. He holds him up, so that's good. Let's try and break the DRS. Oh, hello. Hülkenberg's out wide. Ricciardo's into P4. Alonso into P5.
So let's take a look at the replay.
What is going on out there today? Oh, it's Ricciardo who's pushed him out there by the looks of it.
And they squeeze by.
Not the greatest of angles, but Ricciardo
And the overtake is made.
has obviously got his elbows out there and has pushed Hülkenberg out, and Hülkenberg's gone from 4th to 9th. And Alonso gets an easy overtake on him, and he's broken the DRS to Hülkenberg, to
This lap.
Tsunoda.
Management.
Well, was Bottas Tsunoda now.
Okay, copy.
So a little bit of drama there. Right, where are we now then? We're 4th and 5th. I think Tsunoda's still got pretty good pace. He's got 83. Is Tsunoda one? Tsunoda's one-stopping. Tsunoda's one-stopping. Breaking news. Tsunoda's got to be one-stopping. He's only used 17% tyre life. Yeah, he's got to be one-stopping. So Tsunoda is one to watch. Sainz is down to 39%. So Sainz is going to have to pit soon. We're only 5 seconds off him. We're only 7 seconds off Norris. Could we get as high as P2 potentially? I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Alonso is looking really good though. So if you jump into these streams, you know we watch most of the race, but when we get a little bit of a quiet phase, as we've got now, we'll just forward on. Alonso's about to get DRS on his teammate though. So it wasn't quiet for too long there. Alonso then looks to have the better strategy at the moment. And he's got a good opportunity to get past Danny Rick. We're going to allow them to fight.
Don't stress.
But we don't want them pushing each other out like we've seen a lot in this race. But to be honest with you, with 69% tyre life, I feel that Danny Rick needs to get out of the way here. I'm going to make the decision because Alonso's got 16% better tyres and they're on the same strategy effectively now. They've only got to pit once more.
Gap behind at 4.4. 4.4.
So Ricciardo, we're going to ask kindly to get out of the way, and he does. And he releases Fernando Alonso. I think that's the right call.
Okay, copy. Understood.
Alonso picks up another helping of DRS off the back marker. If you are enjoying this Austrian Grand Prix, if you haven't already, do smash that like button. As I say, really does help me out. Tsunoda's got damage. Tsunoda had a bit of a run wide moment. Sainz down to 34%. He will have to box in the next couple of laps. Alonso's only 2.6 seconds off him now. He's only 6.5 off Lando Norris. And Danny Rick's been dropped by nearly 2 seconds, so definitely the right decision to release Alonso there. How far up can we finish? Sainz is into the pits now. So Sainz has got to go, what, 28 laps for his final stint? Alonso will only be going 14 on some softs. Sainz will have a good gap though. He's going back on some hard tyres. Where does Sainz come out here? Is he going to come out into any traffic? He's certainly not going to be ahead of Piastri. Should be ahead of Leclerc though, I'd imagine. Yeah, he's going to be comfortable on Leclerc. Oh, that's a bit frustrating. He's got a nice gap there. Well, I say comfortable. If Leclerc can get his tyres... Sainz doesn't get his tyres up to speed, but he... Is Leclerc going to get DRS? I don't think he'll manage to get that done. So that's worked out nicely for Sainz. So Alonso is 5.5 seconds off Norris, as Verstappen pits now as well. So is Verstappen going to bolt on some hard tyres? Red Bull pits Sainz. The next lap, the race leader Verstappen in, and he is going hard tyres. Now, where does he come out? He had such a good lead, did Verstappen, though. Ricciardo's going to be past him. Is Tsunoda going to get past him? No, is the answer to that. Ricciardo, could he do a job here and try and slow down Max Verstappen?
Give us more lift off, please.
Don't think he can do much because you get too many DRS zones. We might be able to hold him up for a few corners at least. And that would be through here, basically.
Take it easy.
Okay.
Although Verstappen is not even going to allow that, I don't think. Oh. He's lost about half a second. Oh, well, we've held him up a little bit there. But he's going to be past us now because DRS.
Yep, okay.
Oh, what was that?
Charge off.
I think he got the second helping as well. Oh, he did. That's frustrating. Can we stay with him just to still get DRS and drag us along?
No problem.
Should hopefully. We're not going to be able to get back past him, but... When's Ricciardo stopping? Lap 49. Let's... I think we could probably attack here a bit.
Let's try to get him.
Yuki's pushing, isn't he? Jesus, see the amount of speed Yuki was carrying there. Alright, let's attack with Danny Rick then.
Yuki behind.
Alonso, lap 53. Ricciardo, lap 49.
So we keep focusing on the pace.
So I think Yuki is not going to stop again here, so... It's going to be interesting to see where this all pans out.
Keep looking after your tires. You did a very good job.
But Tsunoda's going to be getting past Ricciardo in a moment. Ooh, and we should get DRS again on the back marker, which is just going to help out our defence a little longer. But Tsunoda is obviously going for a bit of a push phase because his pace is suddenly really lit up. And I don't think there's going to be much we can do on this DRS zone.
Just manage your tires, please.
Okay.
But again, holding him up for a little bit as we have done there might just help Alonso out in the long term. But he's only 3.5 seconds off Alonso, so Tsunoda is looking good on this one stop.
This is my pace.
Head back down, we stay in the rhythm.
Well, Ricciardo's got to try and stay with Yuki here, at least to get the DRS. It's about 8 attempts. We should just hold on to him. I want to go another couple of laps till we get him in. Verstappen fastest lap. We did just get the DRS. Are we going to get the next DRS? I think we just about will. Hülkenberg and Piastri into the pits. And yes, we have got the second helping of DRS, so we're just about holding on to the DRS of Tsunoda, but he is really pushing. It's a struggle to stay with him, but again, 3 helpings of DRS is helping us. Piastri and Hülkenberg coming out now. A couple of laps and then Ricciardo's in for his final stop. As Norris is into the pits as well. All right, Ricciardo, let's go next lap. Here we go. Ricciardo's going to be in at the end of this lap. But yeah, I don't think we'll be able to catch back up to Tsunoda. I think he's going to be too far gone, in my opinion. Here we go then. Ricciardo, final stop. Going back onto the soft tyres, but we have got to manage those softs, so we can't attack on them. And it's 2.2, so we've had a 2.1, a 2.3, and now we've gone in the middle of a 2.2. And where's Ricciardo going to be out here? Bottas is going to be past us. Bottas yet to stop, actually. Hülkenberg and Piastri did stop. Be key to be out in front of them. And we should do that comfortably, so that's worked okay.
Possible P7.
We are...
And in front of you is Bottas.
Yeah, Bottas has got to stop again. Tsunoda hasn't, though. So
okay,
Ricciardo will be at least 6th in this race, we think.
Okay, Hülkenberg 3.5 behind.
And what are we going to do? Lap 53 with Fernando. I think we could probably attack now.
Thoughts on tyres?
Dark Lord, hey buddy, how's it going?
It's okay.
Hope you're well. So yeah, Tsunoda 2 seconds off Alonso and not got to stop, so that's going to be, we're going to be about 20 seconds back, and he's gaining. Tsunoda has got some mega pace at the final stage of this race. He's on Alonso. There's just nothing I can do with that pace. I don't know what's happened to Yuki, but he is absolutely flying. There's just not much point us even fighting this.
So that's P2.
We're going to be about 8 seconds behind Sainz
4.8.
and Norris. But here comes Yuki. As I say, he is absolutely flying. He hasn't got to stop again, so this is for P2.
Only just
and he
on
is
the
there.
ice this time.
As I say, he is, yeah, he's had his Weetabix for sure. He's absolutely flying.
Car behind the signs.
Doug, all good, sir. Good to hear, buddy. Good to hear.
7.
And we're going to frustrate Yuki, though, a little bit. Or we try to, but Yuki continues on his merry way. So he's at 61%. How much tyre life? Ricciardo's got a bit of tyre life, not too much. Let's just get those tyres up to temp, though.
And we open the gap if we can. You're doing a good job.
Looks like he's got past Bottas anyway.
Okay, good job. Currently P6. Currently P6.
Yeah, he has got past Bottas. Bottas's tyres are at the end of their life. And Ricciardo through then. So where's Ricciardo at? Bottas is going to stop, so he'll be out of contention. So yeah, he's looking good. Here comes Alonso then. DRS. We should get the second helping as well. And there we go. And we want to be in on this lap, don't we? We do. We do indeed want to box this lap. So this is the time to push for Fernando. 20 seconds. We're probably going to be out. I think we're going to be out in front of our teammate. Obviously, we were out in front of Ricciardo before this round of pit stops, but Ricciardo has been out on those new tyres for 3-4 laps, but doesn't look like he's quite going to get the undercut. So I think Alonso will be back out ahead of him, and it's whether Alonso can chase down Norris, Sainz or Tsunoda. It's looking a little bit unlikely now, but let's see. Let's get Fernando in. I need a nice clean pit stop. We've had 3 clean pit stops. This is the last one. Come on, no mistakes. Fingers crossed. As Alonso is waiting to be received. 2.3, we take it. So we've done 2 2.3s, a 2.1 and a 2.2 today. So not too bad at all. And we think we're going to be just ahead of our teammate Ricciardo here, who is doing a bit of lapping. And there's Ricciardo, and there is Fernando Alonso. Really close together in the end, but
Norris ahead.
Big tyre advantage for Alonso.
7.1.
So it's 7 seconds to Lando Norris. We are on softer tyres.
Gap 1.8.
So that's whether they're going to struggle in these closing phases. We'll wait and see. But let's... I'm not going to let Ricciardo fight, because he's not got the tyre life. If he sticks with him across these next few laps and we're not closing down Norris, then we will let them fight. Let's let Fernando get those tyres up to temperature, and then we'll see where we are. The gap to Norris currently 7.6. As Pourchaire's got a mechanical fault. Right, 7 seconds to Lando Norris as it is. Danny Rick has not gotten to the DRS anyway. Norris is now past Sainz. And we are now chasing down Carlos Sainz, but it's still 7 seconds. Just under 7 seconds now, 6.6. Coming down slowly, but not a great deal. Although we did go nearly a second a lap quicker last time out. As Hamilton's mechanical fault gets worse, it's now within 6 seconds of Sainz, but he is out of DRS to Lando, so the podium seems to be slipping away a little bit. $12 laps to go, under 5 seconds now. We have got some battery to use, but I want to try and keep it for now. Down to 4 seconds now. We are gaining very nicely now. Don't think Danny Rick has got it in him to get there though. But Alonso's looking very good. Sainz did have to get past some traffic there, but it's now under 3 seconds. Albon got a mechanical fault. All 22 cars still running. A lot of them with issues. But we are getting ever closer to Carlos Sainz here. So he looks like he might have just pushed there a little bit, because it's just extended back up to 3 seconds. We should some DRS on Ocon shortly. We don't get it there. We don't want to catch him at the wrong time. Nearly under 2 seconds here. We're past Ocon. It's 1.6. Alonso is doing some mega work here. 10 to go. And he's going a second a lap quicker at the moment. Let's have a look at tyres. Still got a good tyre margin on them, although Norris's mediums... Yeah, still pretty good for... Alonso. Let's give Alonso just a little bit more tools.
We do not require any fuel liftoff.
Understood.
Ricciardo's just really in a no man's land, really.
Understood.
Alonso past another back marker. Kieran, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. It's nearly there. It is there. We're in the DRS then of Carlos Sainz. The DRS is open. Alonso's been banging in the laps.
Copy.
And he's sniffing a podium here. First, he's going to get past this Red Bull, and that's 2.5 seconds up the road to Lando Norris. As we use a bit of battery there, and we fly past Carlos Sainz. And Alonso is into P4, and now he needs to chase down Lando Norris.
Recharge.
Let's continue on that battery, actually.
Update on liftoff. We do require fuel liftoff.
Okay.
Lando Norris, only 2 seconds. Can we catch Tsunoda? Can we get P2? I mean, Max Verstappen has dominated. He's 18 seconds up the road. It's not happening unless Verstappen were to retire. The win is off the cards. But we are sniffing a podium. We might be sniffing the second step of the podium here.
Norris, ahead of you.
Because Tsunoda, looking good at one moment in time in this race,
1.7.
is down to 45%. And we're coming at him at some real pace now.
Give us a bit more lift off, please.
Understood.
As Alonso can now see his next victim, he can't see himself. Well, he can see himself, but he's seeing Lando Norris. Fernando is seeing Lando, but we don't want Lando to get DRS on Tsunoda. We really need to try and get this done here. I think when we're too far back, and then Lando will have DRS on Tsunoda. You really need to get this done here, but I think we're too far back, although we're gaining. Come on, Fernando, send it. Send it down the inside, Fernando. He is going to send it. And he's going to make it work. And Lando's pushed out like we pushed Piastri out early on. Lando is losing a lot of time. Ricciardo is going to be on him.
Keep at it.
There's
Tsunoda
Ricciardo.
ahead.
Alonso doing some work for his teammate. And Alonso's already on Yuki Tsunoda here. Leave Yuki, please. I can't risk go. Fernando. Mega pace. And there he goes.
There's a purple lap.
He swings past. He sets the fastest lap. The Spaniard is flying. But Yuki Tsunoda will get DRS back on him. We're going to keep pushing this battery until it's depleted
So
here.
this is good. Okay, currently P2.
I don't think as much Tsunoda can do in the long run. He might get back past us momentarily. But I think P2 is looking nailed on here. Ricciardo is all over the back of Norris. Let's jump on that. Alonso's got the second gap to Tsunoda.
Okay, next one is
Just
Norris.
about. Change Yuki for Daniel next season.
Go for it.
Well, we're thinking about a new series after this season. But we'll see how we go. Right, Alonso. P2. Let's just keep pushing those tyres for a little while. I'd like to get a 2-second gap. Ricciardo, where can he get to now? Fourth?
6 laps remaining. 6 laps.
His tyres are not as good condition, though. Well, we've had some
Stop
good
the
pace with
lift off,
Alonso in that final stint. It really helped us going long on those hard tyres with Fernando. And Norris and Sainz are fighting here. I think we can go standard with Fernando. Right,
Straight
Ricciardo
into management.
joins this party. So Ricciardo, P6 is nailed on unless something horrendous happens. But P4 is definitely on here.
I'm ready, sorry, we need a bit of lift off where you can.
Yep.
But this is the problem once you've got another car in
Keep
the
the
mix.
pressure on.
There's a bit of a DRS train. Tsunoda's 6 seconds down the road. Fires for Yuki, 39%. Ricciardo, though, is not waiting for a DRS zone. He's through on Norris. And this is going to give him a lovely opportunity on Carlos Sainz. Could it be a double podium after all this? Sainz already going defensive. Ricciardo on the outside. He's going to get DRS. Let's have a quick look at that one on Lando. Wasn't expecting it through here, but look at this. Oh, lovely. Saw the gap, went for it. P5 secured, and now we're looking for P4 on Carlos Sainz. I think we got the detection there. I'm hoping we do, because it'll help us pull away, and we do. That is very beneficial. We are up to P4. It's 5.3
So
seconds
that's,
to
P4.
Yuki Tsunoda. don't know how we're going to pull off a double podium, but it is on the cards now. Alonso secured P2. He's just got to keep it on the road and bring it home. Tsunoda down to 38%. And he's now got a charging honey badger behind him. Need to break that DRS to Sainz, though. We don't want to be in a battle with Sainz. How much tyre margin have we got? We probably can go aggressive. It's going to be 3 laps once we start this next one. Gonna need to keep some battery, though. Right, let's forward on. Hamilton's in the way. We're going to lap Hamilton. It's 2.2 to Yuki. We're getting ever closer.
Three more laps.
Staffing dominance will bore fans. Yeah, where have we seen that before? Ricciardo, 1.6. 3 laps to go. Down to 40%. We have got to be a bit mindful of that. 1.6.
Keep your head down.
And Tsunoda got some DRS, I think, off Magnussen there. Right, we should get DRS here, though. It's 1.6. This is going to help us, but our tyre life is not too good now. Got a yellow flag. Don't be a safety car.
Bit of lift off.
Okay, understood.
Hockenberg's ran wide.
Overtake available.
We need to get the DRS.
Okay, understood.
I think we just about got DRS. Yuki down to 36%. We have got DRS. We have got battery. We haven't got much of it, though. Oh, we're right behind Yuki now. And he's sending it. Danny Rick on the inside. They're side by side still, though. We've got no battery. And that might give the opportunities to Tsunoda here.
Okay, understood.
We're going to be under massive threat, though, because we've got no battery. We might have to let him through on this first DRS zone.
Drop down the plates now.
Understood.
I need Yuki past us on this first straight.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to get DRS there. This isn't going to be great. This is not going to be great. We're going to have to try and give it everything on this next DRS zone.
Overtake available. Head down. Okay, now it's Norris behind.
Oh, we're going to be too far back here. Tsunoda will be dumping all of his battery. We're dumping all of our battery. We're right behind him. Oh, we're going to send it on the inside on Yuki again. We are. Danny Rick is back through. We're back through to P3. Verstappen's already won it.
You've done a good job there.
But Ricciardo is free to P3. We've got no battery. Can Tsunoda do anything about it? I don't think he can. Fernando Alonso. What a drive. To bring home a podium, to bring home P2 for Team Lotus. Tsunoda is all over the back of Danny Rick here. I don't think there's going to be enough straight, though, is there?
Flag.
Here comes Yuki. No.
P2.
Ricciardo holds on. The P3. Verstappen wins it. Alonso P2. There goes our fuel by the looks of it as well. Alonso P2, Ricciardo P3, Tsunoda P4, and Norris rounds out the top 5. What a drive from us to come from 7th and 8th up to a double podium. Didn't look like it was on.
Good points.
Looked more on for Alonso, but Ricciardo took advantage of those struggling on the tyres at the end. And that is a double podium. We've been off the podium for a few races. We are back on today.
Fernando Alonso today.
And if you haven't already, do celebrate that double podium with a like on the stream. Really helps me out.
That's a well-earned result. From the factory and on the pit wall, that's a podium for the whole team.
There we go.
A great display of team spirit there.
Team Lotus very happy with that one.
Finally gets the chance to share this moment. And that man up there is certainly no stranger to an F1 podium. Always great to see Fernando in the
second place, fastest lap. Great drive from him.
There's further delight for the team.
And Max wins. Max was dominant. As I say, where have we seen that before? Max very dominant in this race.
Well, there were mountains to overcome here in Austria. but those three managed...
All right, let's have a look at the full classification then. Max Verstappen, dominant, was on pole, won from pole, won by 20 seconds, nearly 21 seconds. But look at that, up 5 with both of our drivers. Alonso starts P7, ends up P2. Ricciardo P8, ends up P3. So it's a double podium, and Alonso gets the extra point for the fastest lap. Yuki Tsunoda P4. The only one that we saw, I think, in the top 10, try a one-stop, and it nearly worked for him. If the race ended a few laps earlier, 4 or 5 laps earlier, would have at least been a podium, maybe P2, but he finished P4, Lando Norris P5, Sainz P6, Hulkenberg down 3 to 7th, Piastri was off the track a lot in that race, and he's down 5 to 8th, Bottas up 1 to 9th, and Leclerc gets into the points in P10, but he was also lapped, so everyone up to Leclerc lapped. Such was Max's dominance. So Drivers' Championship, this has been a sprint weekend, and Ricciardo has gained 20 points, Alonso 19. So actually Ricciardo extends his lead in the Drivers' Championship, and Tsunoda got 20 points as well. But Max Verstappen has gained back there. So they are getting closer. It's still a nice gap that Ricciardo's got there. What's that, 48 points? 48 points I make that? Yeah. So... yeah, he's still got a nice gap. But as I say, these have been coming at us. So it is closing up. Certainly here. I think in another 4 or 5 races, it's going to get very tight. But at the moment, it is Ricciardo leading. Alonso second. Yuki Tsunoda third. Oscar Piastri fourth. So no movement in the top 4. But Max is 32 points. Dominant this whole weekend. Takes the race win. And he moves up 2 places to 5th. Lando Norris 6th. Sainz 7th. Hulkenberg 8th. Hamilton 9th. Leclerc is 10th. Rest of the point scorers so far are Bottas, Russell, Albon, Ocon, Perez, and Bortoleto. The rest still yet to score. And Constructors works out quite nicely for us in the end, 39 points. So we had the dominant car at the start of the season. That's given us a good points advantage there. 160 odd points there. But these are starting to come back at us. So Red Bull do take some points off us, just 4 though. But that's been actually a really good weekend for us. So damage limitation, whilst we haven't had the dominant car, very much working. So Constructors is looking very good for us. The Drivers, I think, is going to become a lot more tighter. But no movement at all in the Constructors. We still lead. McLaren is second. Red Bull, though, gains significantly on them there. Look at that. Very close now, just 12 points in it. Then we've got RB. Those second to 4th, very close. 30 points between second to 4th. Ferrari 5th. Mercedes dominated last year. Bottas won the Drivers' Championship. They won the Constructors. They're miles off the pace this year. 48 points in 6th. Aston Martin 7th. Williams at 8th. Haas 9th. And Alpine and Audi are yet to score. Did we do any good pit stops today? We did the 2.1. We did a 2.2 as well, but that wasn't quite enough to get in. But Danny Rick gets 10 points there. And we moved back into 7th in the DHL, which is nice to see. We've finished 10th and 9th the last 2 years, so we're looking at our best result of the series for that as well. It's Red Bull leading the way in the pit stops. But there we have it then. It was looking unlikely a podium today, but a lot of driver errors ahead of us. We made the strategy work, especially with Alonso, and we end up with a double podium. And as I said, if you did enjoy that and you're not already following or subscribing, please make sure to do so. And before we end the stream, if you can smash that like button, really does help me out. If you've watched on TikTok or Twitch, do head to my profile. In my bio, you'll see a link to YouTube. Head over to there for more F1 Manager content. We have all the episodes, not just the streams on there. So you'll see a lot more F1 Manager content and some general F1 content over there as well. Of course, if you watched on YouTube and you're not already, please do subscribe and you'll stay up to date with the series. But if you are returning, then you will know we will be back on Friday. We stream every Tuesday and Friday this series from around 7 PM. So if you've enjoyed the stream, do return on Friday. As I say, we're currently concentrating on this Team Lotus series. But as we head to the end of this year, we'll probably switch to a new series. So we're halfway through once we get to Friday of this 2026 season. Got Silverstone on Friday, and then we'll finish off the second half. And then we'll be starting a fresh series. So if you want to continue the journey on this Cali Flap channel, then please do follow and subscribe. Thanks for jumping in the chat. Thanks for following.